Hello Wolfpack and welcome to another competitive guide video where today we are going to talk about Infernape. Now Infernape, probably one of the most popular Pokemon from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and is going to be an absolutely incredible Pokemon that you are going to see on many Pokemon teams when it comes to competitive battling. Now today I've got 4 sets for you. Before we get started, I'd really appreciate if you click the like button, also subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll be going through competitive guides of all the Pokemon, the fully evolved Pokemon in the Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl Pokedex. Right, let's get into it. So the first Pokemon we have is obviously Infernape with a Choice Scarf. Now Infernape's speed at base 108 is pretty decent, but at the same time you have got some big threat Pokemon that will outspeed it and that will have more opportunities to kind of cause problems, especially Choice Scarf Pokemon as well can very much intimidate you out. Now on here, I've put Iron Fist as the ability because it increased the power of things like Thunder Punch, Fire Punch even. Lots of different punching or, punching type moves. Now, if you can't get hold of Iron Fist, because Iron Fist is the hidden ability, I would recommend going for Blaze instead. That's the only other ability, but, you know, it can come in handy sometimes. I've had situations before where Blaze has really hit me hard because it got activated and just destroyed me. But move-wise, I've gone for Close Combat, your most powerful fighting type attack. Obviously, it does diminish your special defense and defense, so do be very careful with that when you come to battling Pokemon, because you could end up dying straight away from, obviously, the minus having more damage output on you. Flare Blitz is a powerful fire type attack. You do take damage on recoil, so do be aware of that. Obviously, if you're low on health, you probably want to try and go for a different move, but, you know, if you need to go for Flare Blitz, you can. Thunder Punch for coverage on things like flying types and also on water types, which are 2 of your main weaknesses. So having that Thunder Punch option there is really good. And finally, U-Turn. Now, Infernape's really good with U-Turn, especially like with the Choice Scarf first turn situation. You really get some upper hand by going into a different Pokemon, or you can stay in and just damage the heck out of it. EV-wise, go for max attack and max speed with an adamant nature, some more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs and special defense. Now, because it has such a high natural speed anyways, I thought going for the adamant is going to be a little bit better for you. But if you are preparing for any specific scenarios and you need that bit more speed, you can always go for the jolly nature as well instead of adamant. Moving on to the second Pokemon, we have got a support Infernape. Now, this is much more of an interesting Pokemon, but I've gone for kind of an idea here with, I've kept Blaze on this thing because I'm not using the Iron Fist ability at all, but we've got Leftovers here, which allows us to heal ourselves up. We've got Taunt, which stops Pokemon from setting up things like Stealth Rock, stops them setting up things like Dragon Darts, which could be a real big problem for us. Will-O-Wisp to allow you to burn any physical mons. There are a lot of major physical Pokemon around, so things like Garchomp. You've got Torterra's physical, even Empoleon's pretty physical, you've got Staraptor's physical, Floatzel's physical. Most of the ones that I can think of are physical or have some kind of physical attribute to them, so burning them can be pretty good. Obviously be careful of things like Luxray and Heracross because they will probably have guts, and if they have guts then you're going to be put in a bit of a bad situation. Fake Out is on here as well. That allows you just to get 1 turn of free damage off and stops the opponent from doing what they were planning on doing. Also, it's priority, which is nice. And Flare Blitz for damage output here. Now, you could go for Close Combat if you wanted to. It's up to you what you put in that last move. I'd recommend a Stab Strong move, but you could even go like Mach Punch or something for another priority move and then just take out the speed aspect of this. But I think the speed aspect works really well for the taunting, in particular with Stealth Rocks. So EVs, I've got for max HP, max speed, with the jolly nature, so it has as much speed as possible to taunt the fastest of Pokemon. The major Pokemon that I can see that would cause problems with this would probably be Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl with Stealth Rocks does outspeed Infernape, so obviously that taunt won't have any effect, but most other of the Stealth Rock users are much slower. Now, you can possibly replace one of the moves on here, and I believe that Infernape does actually get Slack Off. I'm just going to double check this whilst we're going down. So it does get access to Slack Off, which can recover 50% of its health, and that could be incredibly useful in cases of you taking damage and then setting up a Will-O-Wisp, and then you can heal that off because they're doing less damage to you. So that is an option for you to run on here. A third set I've got is Power Up Punch. Now, it's lovely that Infernape, or Chimchar, I think, learns Power Up Punch by level up. which is absolutely fantastic. It gets boosted by the Iron Fist as well, and the Life Orb output obviously does dwindle your health, but it increases the power. And 1 power up punch will give you a +1 in your attack. If you do 2, it will give you 2 times in your attack, which is absolutely gigantic and a lot of damage output at that point. Then we've got Earthquake, powerful ground type attack, which hits a lot of different Pokemon, including things like Empoleon, which are super effective against you, obviously. Flare Blitz for powerful fire type attack, boosted by Stab. Can also replace that with close combat, but I didn't want to double up with the fighting type move. I have put Slack Off on here just to heal yourself up, but you could also go for something along the lines of close combat instead, or even some kind of coverage move like Thunder Punch instead. EV wise, max attack, max speed with Jolly Nature, so more speed, less special attack, and 4 EVs of special defense. Main reason I like the idea of having the Jolly Nature here is because it allows you to outspeed things like Garchomp. If a Garchomp is a Jolly Nature, then it will definitely outspeed you if you go for the Adamant Nature, so obviously that needs to be paid attention to. The reason I've gone for Slack Off, the Life Orb combination works really nicely. It recovers your health off from what you take from the Life Orb damage, and hopefully you'll be able to one-hit KO after a couple of setups with Power Up Punch. But that is it for the third set. The move set, the fourth set, is a bit more of an interesting set now. Infernape does have base 104 special attack, which is actually pretty darn huge. And we've put Shuckleberry on here because we are weak to ground type moves, and there are a lot of ground type Pokemon out there. But you could always put something like Life Orb on here. You could put Expert Belt, Focus Sash is even an option. Lots and lots of different things. Even like Choice Specs could be led instead of having like Carmine on there. You could have something else. But we've got Blaze, the ability here. Iron Fist is useless, so might as well go for Blaze. We've got Calm Mind, increases up our special attack and our special defense by 1 stage, which is really helpful. Flamethrower, powerful fire type attack boosted by Stab. I prefer the accuracy over the power of Fire Blast, but you could run Fire Blast if you want to. I have run Focus Blast, powerful fighting type attack, which does hit Pokemon for a lot of damage. And then we've got Grass Knot for, again, that coverage of water types, and also covers things like ground and rock types, which are a bit of a problem for you. EV wise, max special attack, max speed. Again, I just want the maximum possible speed to outspeed as many Pokemon as possible here, but it is an option to go for the modest here, but you just have to be very careful with things like I said, Garchomp is a big one. Anyways, that is going to be all for today, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.